Is this working? Will it up? Maybe? We are live.
Are you having trouble with your end?
I think I'm live.
Let me check your YouTube thing.
Can you also tell me how the audio is? Um,
Yeah, will do. For my end, it's a little quiet.
little quiet? Okay. Um, how about now? Is that better?
Still pretty quiet.
Um, okay, I'll deal with that in 2 seconds.
Um,
Um, is that better? It's the volume on max, by the way. Like, the YouTube volume.
I think it's pretty good right now.
Pretty good?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop watching that so I don't get an echo. Okay.
Do you mind giving me car counts out of the shed?
Uh, 2 quarter, 2 and a quarter. Two cars,
Two.
one car, stop.
Anywhere there.
Do you want to turn off override time? We actually have dynamic time as well. Oh.
Come on, the air's on. Why are you rolling? Why are you rolling?
Because the air's taking a long time to turn on, to kick in. And it's not even doing anything, really.
I think the air was propagating in a weird way and it released itself. I'm gonna throw a caboose on the rear. Uh,
Hmm. I'm just previewing your stream, Fenris. I'm just seeing what y'all are doing now that I just got back. Okay, I'm back. I've eaten. That's a nice engine house. Holy crap. Oh wait, that's right. Somebody's in the workbench. Ah,
I'm just trying to figure out where all the collisions of everything are.
I hate
Mistake.
that there's no narrow gauge stock in game that's, official because I think I'm just trying to remember because I know White Pass later just used flat cars for most of their cargo transport. Because of the ore containers being able to be lifted off via crane and all. Actually, that reminds me, that's something I was going to look up before I stepped away. I want to see what White Pass's ore dock looks like now when I need to send this car hopper to High Iron. Did I already send that? Let me check.
I'm gonna hope that this doesn't have any problems. Like I said, I'm very quickly getting us a working caboose.
Mm-hmm. plans. Okay. For those curious in my recording, and Fenris's live stream, I'm looking up blueprints that I can then send to High Iron. That's a Roblox train game, and that way it's so they have model reference. Low Creek and Gully.
The thing brake pressure is quite low.
What is it?
The white path,
What's it currently at?
76.9.
Oh.
I did try to set the air up. Like, not as in the air works, so I did try to apply it there.
You need me to back up?
I'm gonna say that this won't be able to be pushed around the corner, so preferably, yeah.
I'm all back. Interesting. Very interesting.
What the brake pressure relief? Turn off independent
Sorry.
and give it a small amount of throttle.
I'm trying to push it into it. Anywhere there?
Just using independent because from what you're saying, the air brakes don't work very well.
I think it's the card's problem. Because I know the loco has working air. Right.
Want me to put it into high gear?
High gear doesn't mean more power, it means more speed.
Momentum is often what's needed sometimes.
Did you want to run your engine, Wolfie? I'll run this.
We're on their way, boys. Oh, wait a minute. Did somebody line the switch ahead of us?
Yep, I did.
We're gonna run into the mining equipment.
Getting my engine started.
Oh wait, never mind. We're good.
You can ride in the caboose if you did want.
I'm good. Well, thank you though.
Alright, I still don't have a horn. Need to add that eventually. I'm gonna
What was
turn
that?
off that.
V?
Yeah?
You need help?
No, I think I just heard the engines try to cut out.
No,
This is all on-
I cut the throttle and changed gear, brought it back.
I'm gonna wait at the top of the hill in case you need help.
I think it'll be fine.
We're doing good so far.
I redid the throttle system on this, so it's got a slightly more power.
Oh no. Wow. I'm sorry, just the angle of the trestle reminds me of a scene from Engineer's Point of View on the White Pass where it just shows the train pretty much climbing up the mountainside there. Of course, that was with 101 class engines and not a little switcher like this.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
You're cutting
Oh
that
my
close.
Imagine the train coupling just fails and the back half just rolls down the hill.
I mean, we got air.
Still.
It'd presumably go in
barely
emergency.
Why do I want to just test that now?
We're accelerating now.
I need a re. I need.
Now, the fun part's
a
going to be
re-
trying to go back down with a heavy loaded train. You know that, right?
Yeah, these
Well, going
have
down's not a
all of this
going
equipment has realistic rolling resistance as well. So it will on a hill, it will fucking go.
I can only imagine what the derailment physics are like.
Oh yeah, what are the derailment? Like, what is the speed to derail on narrow gauge?
I don't know what it's set to. I need to hit a switch in a second.
Oh, that little thing that goes off over the cliff. That little ramp there.
Yeah,
I've almost flew off of it a few times.
I'm about to line that.
Why do I want to just run the train off the cliff? Just because why not?
Not now.
Or at least.
That's a
What about
that's an end of stream thing to do. Come on, charge. Don't say I just overcharged it. High gear's not gonna help.
You want me to try and back it up?
I'm just trying to see what the air brake's doing. I think we're partially applied still. Okay. Gun it. Release the brake.
What are you doing
Moving.
down here?
Yeah, we're moving. We're moving.
Yeah. Do you... Can I run? Thanks.
Oh, we're sliding back. We're sliding back. I didn't realize the tunnel goes uphill. Yeah, we're being dragged.
We down the hill I go. I'm totally not doing 55 mile per hour. Okay. I need to back up.
I'm getting a slight suspicion we might have to double this. And there's a yard up the top anyway, so... I'm gonna say...
Hang on, what about the
And
vehicle
if
fender?
if you need my help getting up the hill, I can come back and help.
That would be beneficial.
Do you need me to come back?
That
Yes.
would be beneficial.
But yeah, I may not have air brakes, but I have more than enough pulling power.
Did the air just release?
Yeah, I think we're rolling back.
Hold on, I'm climbing up the hill going down into the mine.
I just heard the hiss. It's like, did the air just come off? Yeah. Let me just make sure these have applied. Which they have begun to apply. Are we
Finish
switch?
is coming.
Yeah, I'm just double check and make sure the caboose still isn't charging. No.
I need to turn the key on up here in the front of the engine.
That's disconnect. The key is disconnect.
Fair enough.
So we'll just need you to get to the summit, then I'll probably have to rig the winch.
Wait a minute. Let it. Hang on. Wait. Fenris, aren't you going to couple up to this thing?
I think we're having track issues.
Yeah, I'm having to force my way through the track problem.
Which is why this network in particular is annoying. I need to talk
Well,
to...
if I had known that, I would have gone with something that would have been a bit more manageable.
We can always still swap to the logging. It's the mining network, it's a little bit bindy and we can't really have big engines because this tunnel's actually smaller than the DL. The 101s don't actually fit in here.
We go forward a bit and then come back. Try to power my way through it.
I don't think you'll derail. Just full send it.
I don't want to damage you though.
Right, you're on.
You're connected. Now gun it. Now gun it forward. Let me get on first.
I love this thing's pulling power.
Crap! I can't get on the train. I can't get on the train.
Dive in between one of the cars and you should be able to get on top of the cars.
I just love how much pulling power this thing has. Because it is pulling you with ease.
Right, cut me before the top of the hill because I'll need to do some shit up here.
Are you powered still?
No.
Cause I went off power and you shoved into me.
It's because I have the entire weight of the train behind me.
Can you disconnect? Cause I don't have a thing to disconnect.
Right. You're good.
Down I go.
Yeah. And the bro's gone.
Right, so
Yeah,
we're gonna have to
very
rig up the
detailed.
winch because it is pretty much impossible to get back up the hill with a loaded train.
This one here.
Yeah, if you're just coasting down this hill, you'll go around like 50 miles per hour coming down.
Yeah, you're gonna have to winch that out all the way and then we'll connect it to the front knuckle of the free.
I just have a slight embarrassment. I just realized I've never used any of this equipment before.
Yeah, just keep winching it out for a little bit. And I'll...
So down on both?
Down on both for like 5 seconds. Then I'll connect up and we'll go from there.
Sorry, number where the coal patches are. That like is matching mine. Can't reach that one. Can't reach that. Then just
Got
gotta
the
reach that one.
winch. I've let the winch pay out a good bit, so.
Well, I got the train in emergency, so hopefully it will,
Stay put.
It almost needs a little bit more.
further. I paid out a lot of rope.
Yeah, I see ya.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oop. Connect. Yeah. Right now we're gonna have to... There's 2 buttons that hold down. There's a lock button for... Yeah, lock
I
down.
saw them. Oh, this is the mine. Damn.
Yeah, and you can see why we need the winch.
Oh yeah, it's a straight drop. It's Polex, basically.
So now pretty much I'm going to release the brake.
And let gravity do the rest.
Yeah.
Or we could just full send it, go all the way down in ludicrous speed and crash into
I
the
don't
guy.
think the winch goes that fast.
Or it might derail the train. Let's find out.
And I don't particularly want to pull the front coupler out of the socket.
But I've left it on and paying out cable, so we should be good.
Hmm.
Come on. Why are you not listening to me?
Who, me?
I think it's
No.
his engine.
I
V?
can't.
Yeah?
Is it me or is this thing not going down?
$10 says it's the caboose.
I'll go and check.
I just despawned it.
It's the winch. I'm tempted to just break the cable and be like, "Ree!" Crash. Crashes all the way down to the
You know-
line.
Why am I? What?
What?
No, I'm like the drill isn't listening to my what I'm telling.
Maybe
it to
we
do.
should go log. Because...
Well, in that case, well, here, wait. In that case, we can do some shenanigans on this. Permission to uncouple the train and send it careening down the mine.
I'm in full power, do it.
And I'm gonna be on board for the entire ride. Full high gear, dang it! Full send it! Faster!
Even if I wanted to stop, it's not gonna happen. I'm doing 70.
Oh god!
You should have lined me up the ramp!
I think I have problems to my main pivot.
You think?
Is anything damaged? I can't.
Everything is damaged.
I'm not seeing that vehicle damage.
It's a glitch with multiplayer and I don't know why it does it.
It'd have been like the General from 1926 where the train just goes up and then down.
I mean, there is a giant ramp next to us.
I mean, I see that, but still. Crap, I can't even see I can't see a thing down here.
Yeah, the only car that isn't completely destroyed is the rear of the last car. And both engines are on fire and completely destroyed.
Both engines are on fire.
Yeah.
I can't see a fire at all, and my stuff still works.
Client side. I might despawn everything and then we'll...
I mean, if you want to do logging, you can do logging. I don't know. I'm just...
We'd probably have better luck with logging. Let's...
I don't think I've ever done anything with logging on this map. With the mod.
Head over to Spy Cakes.
You have to unlock the map first.
Head over to Spy Cakes.
Me or you? Who? Sorry.
So I say, let me just double check what locos we got.
I could grab the Berkshire and we could run over there.
If you wouldn't mind me quickly getting a log. Do I have a
I'm gonna park the Berkshire
working
as
log
far out as I
car?
can.
Oh yes, here we go. Perfect.
What is it?
Blueprints. I found blueprints, my friend.
Get this thing fired up for that low temperature.
How much bigger it than an average log is this? I could jerry rig my S car, just rip the roof off of it and make it into a log car real quick.
Don't we have love cars
None with air.
or knuckle?
But that makes it more fun, though.
Or couplers that work.
That's a problem.
And so I'm like, well, I could just get... It would be restricted to salvage, but... I think... Would that work?
Maintenance away.
The only other option I have is I make a log car real quick, which will take a while. But
Do you have a narrow gauge log car? Can you pop out the wheel?
No, there are no narrow gauge log cars.
I have a narrow gauge log car you gave me. That had working air. Or was it Kate that gave it to me?
I have a car I just found, but it's not done yet. So I can very quickly make it work. And... yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
Let me see what car you're actually looking at. Let me look at your screen.
It's a half-finished car.
That car?
Yeah.
Not the car I was thinking of, but yeah.
Everything looks like it should work. All I need is a battery, I think. Actually, no, I don't. Because nothing on this is...
Wait, no, this is standard gauge. This is a fully completed log car.
Show?
I'm flying it in. I don't know if it was you or Cade that gave me that. I think it might have been Cade.
I think... I remember this one having issues.
It had issues?
This is built off the original S car. I remember it had issues, and it's very outdated.
I've used this, and it works quite well. Like I said, I've also updated the knuckle, kind of, so they actually work with the newer knuckle stuff.
Mm.
But I believe this is designed for your 13 wide stuff. Would this be easier to get working, though, than one you were just looking at?
I'm debating. Because I need to update the actual air brake stuff on the car.
I'm gonna say for my stuff, it worked perfectly fine.
And it's not a case of swapping out a microcontroller, it's a case of the actual plumbing itself has been completely changed. And it works like
I
6
know
times
that, but
better.
I'm just saying, for what my locomotives are and what version that they have, it works perfectly fine.
It's just that they work better. If
So
you
yeah,
want,
if you want that, you can have it.
I think I have this. Yeah, I do. What I reckon I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get the log frame off of this, save it separately, and put it on, shorten the S car and put it on the S car because it has all the updated plumbing on it. Either that or we could just have really, really oversized cars. Well, like the log frame being like double the length of the car.
I gotta say, we just need something that works.
Do we care if we have really, really stupid long...
Well, we need to make sure the logs actually stay on the car.
Computer, please. I meant like stupid long as in I just put the frame on it and it ends up being, but the frame's like longer than the car is.
I don't really know if we could. I guess you could have two separate types of logs on there, probably, with how long that is. Honestly, if you just made the entire thing longer and then put a few more forks in the middle,
We could have two, or if I cut it short. It's annoying cutting equipment to be longer or shorter because that's when shit stops showing up properly.
What do you mean showing up properly?
That's when it causes the invisibility glitch of certain subgrids. Like I can try.
Meaning you make the top part that you have now, making that longer. Not the actual log, the thing, whatever it's called.
I don't think we can fit two of the logs on it because none of the short ones really spawn. So I'm just gonna cut the card to be shorter really quickly. Then we'll do a consist of these.
Hey, railroader.
Yes, sorry, I'm a little busy at the moment.
You're good.
I'm sending blueprints to High Iron. I want to make absolutely sure I get it to them.
Okay. I just was wondering if you wanted some pink thermal clothing.
No thanks.
I know you have a thing for pink thermal clothing, but keep your thing to yourself.
Yeah, and you are alive. I will point that out. You did say you were alive, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Why?
Nothing. Oh,
They've been off the life, so.
Yeah.
okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, I found blueprints galore. I'm going to be busy for a while, gentlemen. I'm sorry.
That gives me time to get equipment to work.
Yes, I'm probably going to be deaf and or muted, so excuse me.
Hey, Wolfie?
Yeah.
Is anything invisible on these?
One, I don't think it's attached to the ground. It's not on the tracks.
Yeah. 2?
It doesn't look like anything's invisible.
Let me just one reattach it to the track. Right.
Everything looks fine.
Both knuckles. Everything's on both knuckles.
Yep, just making sure the bogeys are there. Oh, you have this under here still.
Hmm. Do I have a reset button on this? Yes. And there is a... I'm gonna quickly have these spawn with equipment on them, like just ropes and shit. Because I need to set up the dummy connections.
Does that have an electrical connector on each end?
Why?
So I can supply it with electricity?
It doesn't need electricity.
It doesn't?
All of my new shit has infinite generators on it.
Oh, I don't use infinite generators for anything.
Like, at least infinite generators in the sense of the knuckles and all that. Everything that you expect to be mechanical has infinite generators.
Like, I get that, but...
Each their own preference.
Yeah. It's mainly just a preference thing. It's just... You're not having hundreds upon hundreds of different sources of...
Did you want me to remove the anti-climb off of these?
The what?
The anti-climbs. The side things.
Oh. No, it should be fine. I have anti-climb the line.
It's because they're at a different height.
Oh. Right, that does cause problems. I guess we'll see if it works or not.
And we were having disconnecting issues last time we tested.
I think that was mainly because I was just going too fast.
Okay, well, I'll spawn this in a hot second. I'm quickly looking at the locomotive. Can I pull the locomotive into the bench for 5 seconds?
Why?
Because there's a one-way valve that I need to add for the air brake system. That's it.
Why do you need one-way valve? But sure.
It's because this thing likes to I've noticed it fluctuates the air pressure a bit.
Does?
Like,
I don't have that kind of problem.
I've never seen this hold a consistent air pressure. So I'm just putting a one-way valve in after the compressor so it cannot vent back to atmosphere back through the compressor, and I'm putting a few tanks there to store a little bit of air. It's
The air brake handle's fine.
yeah. I was just seeing if there's anything I could do very quickly to slow down the 80 PSI thing. You know?
Doesn't it need to be slightly higher for the threshold to 80 thing? Because your pressure sits at a different level than what mine does, right?
No, it's just air. And just fixing the problem of it getting the 80 PSI and then stopping.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say don't most of your stuff sit at like 90 or whatever.
Yeah, this controller's made to sit at 90, it just doesn't.
Okay.
That's one of its big problems. It doesn't work properly. It never did.
Because you have that threshold that's set between 80 and 89.
Yeah. And that's to solve a problem that I fixed on the new controllers. I'll leave it set to that, but I'll have that. So pretty much all this does now, and yeah, all I did now is it has a little bit of an air reservoir on it. So it should go up temp. Yeah, overcharge is still like that.
Sitting at 88.
That's better. Overcharge is not the best on these, because the overcharge position on the newer controllers is now sprung loaded. If you know what I mean. But aren't you not a fan of the new controllers?
Huh?
Aren't you not so much a fan of the new controllers?
I really haven't used them much, so I really don't know.
Did you? I could swap it for today, and you could give it a try for today.
Oh, we can do that later. I just like sticking with what works.
Yeah. And the newer ones, it's built off of this version.
Like, I get that.
So I built it off of this version entirely so it would be easier to put it back on this. So it has the same interface. but it only has it doesn't have slow app and quick app. It just has app and emergency. But the application speed is a constant speed instead of very variable like this is. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It'll constantly aim to...
Oh, look, I'm sitting at 91.9 now.
Like, yeah, that's that's quick application speed. I might actually quickly see... Since Railroad is AFK, and we have a little bit of time, I'll quickly swap the controller on this save, so I just got off this thing, so you can give it a shot. Yeah.
So did you mess with any of the outputting, like signal stuff?
I don't think I did.
You just changed internal logic?
Yeah. Yeah, everything looks to be the same. That's the other thing this means. But yeah, it's pretty much the exact same controller, just slightly modified. Exact same when you're using it, at least. There's one less position, and it's
I was about to change the dial.
Don't worry, I'll just copy the dial off of the one of the other engines on. And I do plan on making one that's like this control, like has more positions, but I just haven't managed to get that to work yet.
You don't need to copy the dial, you just need to rename it, right?
It's very ever so slightly different, I'm pretty sure.
But if you copy and paste it, you'll have to reset up the...
I think the channels go through different channels. I can't remember.
Well, fine them with what it has now, and we'll see if it works.
Yeah, they go through different channels. Just had the...
Well, that's not having to be changed. Just change the channel for it.
I can't remember what the channels are for it. So I'm just pinching this, and I'm just gonna...
That's gonna cause more problems if you just pinch that.
How?
Because the buttons are facing the wrong way.
On these?
Yeah, my buttons are backwards compared to yours.
Exactly. Yours are the only ones that are backwards.
Yeah, and I prefer it backwards. It makes more sense in my head.
How?
I don't know. It just does. It makes more sense in my head. But yeah. That. Do you not have it named?
I'm double checking everything, okay?
Okay.
Chan 3. Release Chan 4. Release Chan 4. You realize how much it pisses me off that you have it backwards.
I don't know why, but it makes more sense in my head.
Like, I go off the actual way that you drag the handle. Like,
Yeah, that's what mine is set up for.
no, yours is backwards.
To apply the brake, you pull the handle left. To disengage the brake, you would pull the handle right. But on mine, that handle is no longer being used for air; it's being used for independent.
No, I mean like the actual air brake, Westinghouse air brake handles. You drag them to the right to apply.
Well, on my locomotive, you would be pulling it to the left. I just don't have a handle placement for it.
Hmm. I just realized I named the wrong thing. You don't know how tempting it is to swap it just to get you used to it being the real way.
I would be constantly fucking it up.
I'm constantly fucking it up with your shit. Because I'm going off muscle memory of, you know, sitting there in the cab going... I look at the thing and go, oh yeah, it's that way, bam, oh fuck, that's the wrong way. I can also very quickly... That's an idea.
What? You need to connect that to direct.
Yeah, I was just double checking. Right, so what I've done is so what that does is if I... Right. You now have... That lets you actively change what pressure the it's aiming to get to. Do you want me to despawn the other one? Just curious. Wolfie.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Waiting for it to kick in. Not kicking in.
You're in lap, dumbass.
I should be in running.
No.
No, what if the first one click on the air valve to not set it to running?
Overcharge is now sprung loaded, so you have to hold down the button for it to be in overcharge. So if you're not holding it down, it will automatically spring to running.
Oh, that's gonna take that would yeah, that's gonna take some time to get used to doing that. Not have to set it to running instead of overcharge.
Hmm. And it does sometimes overcharge itself when you're running with just the engine. It will sometimes overcharge the brake pipe. The other one did that as well. It's just the other one would actively try to release back down to that pressure. This one doesn't. Also, does this have the update? Does this have the improved? No. I can... Did you want me to really quickly improve the knuckle on this? It's just 2 blocks in each knuckle.
To make it so they work at the correct height?
It makes them work better with every single knuckle we've ever made. It's not much. And if you're... Are you watching the screen?
Yeah, I'm watching your stream. It just has like a 5-second delay.
Right. So you see how it's a 2x1 wedge? Under here? Well, not the 2x1, the 1x1.
Yeah. Yeah, so, hold on. The stream has like a 5-second delay.
Yeah. Well, all I've done is I've replaced the 1x1 wedge that was part of the pulling surface with the base of a 2x1.
Okay.
So it's a bigger physics area. And also I'm going to add a weight block to the finger of the knuckle, which makes the pivot stronger.
Oh yeah, because more weight on the actual pivot makes it stronger, right?
Yeah. And that will work the exact same with everything else we've ever made. But it's a thicker physics body. Like if you look in the physics menu, there's more to the physics body there. So it doesn't phase through each other.
Yeah.
So it's just better.
Oh, and there he goes.
I got the temp and all that. He's left. You did it again.
What?
You're in lap.
Oh, that's gonna take some time to get used to, not having to.
Yeah. But yeah, if you like hold, like if you tap release.
I have that is muscle memory for me to click it once to set it into running.
Hang on, I forgot to do something. 2 sec, can I pinch for another 2 seconds? I actually forgot one thing. Sorry. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. I forgot to put a pressure sensor in.
Pressure sensor for
the air brakes.
We have brake pressure.
I'm trying to figure out how I can make the pressure like more stable.
It is pretty stable.
And yeah, I put a tank in between the brake pipe and the there's a tank between the brake pipe and the valve, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We'll need to give this thing glad hands at some point, but at the moment it's fine.
Glad hand?
Like the air hoses.
Oh, I would rather not, because that creates more lag.
And I've only just committed to doing it for the actual brake hose. Everything else, it's like, who cares?
Yeah, but that's still 2 more physics bodies to work with. And when you're running long trains, those extra physics bodies are going to add up.
And we've minimized it as much as possible with using the original parts. And all that. And it also means that when the brake hoses, when you disconnect your carriages, you don't have to fuck with the brake hose, it just disconnects itself. And it also can connect itself, I think.
Yeah. Like, I get it. But, like, we have all the other stuff. We have electric hoses, we have steam hoses, we have...
The hope is that we can cut down for most of the equipment to be just pretty much the brake hose and maybe an electric hose. And we'll have everything else be kind of... like,
well, I have steam hoses to do multiple units.
Yeah, but that's like for multiple units. I'm more saying for like actually running down the entire train. In all reality, all we really need is the brake hose and an electric hose.
I gotta say, there is also a spare airline.
Which that's meant to be the main reservoir air, but you never hooked that up to anything.
No, I think I did. I tried to hook it up to something, but
it's
no,
not.
Wait, I don't have anything to hook it up to.
I did put a reservoir on this.
You did?
Yeah. This now stores a little bit of air on it, so you can.
So I could hook that up.
It's not the biggest reservoir, but you know, it's
I could probably get rid of the auxiliary power cable.
That's aux power is your actual train power.
I think all my power is going through the MU.
Huh. And yeah, I've been trying to update it and modernize it, and
I can say yeah.
Because most of this hasn't changed since like 2022.
So are we gonna go do some logging now?
Did we want to get rid of the other engine?
Let me take a save of that.
So spawn that one back in, and I'll despawn the other one that spawned in. And yeah, just respawn your one that you just took the save of. I'm gonna be spawning the carriages in one at a time. Purely because...
That was a bit close.
You want to pull forward again, real quick? Because the arrows... Well, not the arrows, the knuckles aren't... One, the knuckles aren't done... Well, connected. Two, I want to really, really quickly put the extra weight on the knuckles in these. Once again, in an attempt to stabilize them. And I've also noticed that the extra weight on the knuckle is going to make them droop slightly. But who cares? I know I don't.
What is that knuckle doing?
It's having sex.
My knuckle is lower than yours.
Yeah, I said that. It's about half a block lower. And there's no real easy fix to that. Because it's the wheel size that's making it lower. I can see if I can make it not bounce like that. If you want.
Is it gonna work despite the different height?
Make sure you're in emergency. I don't want to charge these cars yet. I don't want to charge them until we have them all spawned.
Why?
Because it causes issues when you charge them, and when you add a car when half the train's already charged, you will put it in emergency. Right, you're gonna have to run clear of the bench, and then we'll keep adding cars.
Is that gonna be good?
No, you're gonna have to run actually clear of the, like, to the...
No, I'm talking about the knuckle.
Worst comes to worst, I can always just delete the anti-climb and we'll be fine. Because in reality, I don't think we need the anti-climbs.
That should be far enough.
I'm gonna fix the knuckle bouncing problem very quickly. It's a 2-second fix. And yeah, I hope to slowly update all of our equipment. It's not gonna happen overnight, but, like, you know what I mean.
We should probably honestly at some point sit down and update everything.
And the annoying thing is with actually going through and properly going through and updating everything is everything's still in a state of being heavily worked on.
We could go through and update all my SRC stuff.
We do a live stream of updating all of our outdated equipment.
Yeah, I also need to make some new cars for the SRC. Like logging cars, passenger cars. Just I gotta say, mostly I only have locomotives for SRC. I need actual cars as well. Oh, what's a rock pipe?
What?
What is a rock pipe?
I don't know. That's just a little nub I'm putting a weight block on. So it's really far down on the knuckle and it will stabilize it, you know what I mean? Keep the center of mass of the knuckle low. What's that do? It's not drooping as much. If I bounce on it, that's heaps better. Um. You should be good to make your attempt at the hitch. I don't know why it's rolling. Is it the wind? Tis must be the wind. Tis was the wind. I'm just dealing with air hoses. So in theory, you should, when you back up, it should almost auto-connect you into the air hose.
Stand back. What do you need?
In theory, when you back up, you should almost auto-connect the air hoses together. I think. Oof. No, but they're in prime position for me to connect them.
Did that automatically connect to Knuckle as well?
Yeah. Like I said, shit's been improving.
How many cards do we want?
Round.
Remember, because Knuckles aren't the strongest, so we gotta make sure when they're
mean,
loaded, they don't break apart.
They should be stronger now.
Yes, but it's still pivot.
Yeah.
They still do have a very low amount of strength in terms of pulling.
Like acceleration, at least.
Yeah. You need to go very slow. You could probably spawn more than one, right?
I don't know if I can. Because the air hoses.
You want to try?
I can't be fucked. Besides, round, like, 3. Oh yeah, there's now you now have the air brake valves as well. On the carriages. So you can have the hoses connected, but no actual airflow through. Because there's a valve.
Question.
Yeah?
How difficult would it be to make an actual air valve, like air brake valve?
Oh, look at that!
Like making a mod. Huh?
Did
something happen? Did I break it? You mind explaining? But I can't see.
Pull forward.
I am pulling forward. It's just not liking.
We seem to have a severe case of the knuckles somehow in the ground.
I'm trying to pull forward, but also not pull the knuckles apart.
I don't even know what I'm witnessing.
I see that too, and I don't even know how you would fix that. The knuckles seem to be fine everywhere else, right?
I know a solution.
Gone.
But gone. Alright, take 2.
So don't hit it as hard.
Yeah. Note to self, they don't like getting whacked really hard anymore.
Was that too gentle?
Yeah, that was too gentle. Keep coming.
It's crying. Like I say, it's almost immediately disconnecting after. So.
Yeah, it's part of the automatic disconnect of them.
You won't need like a delay or something. Sure, I don't know.
And the idea is, so if the cars are to come apart, the air hoses will pull themselves apart.
Like, I get that.
I might quickly tune the sensor.
Yeah,
on
I want to make
the
it
next
a little
one,
less
nice.
sensitive. That's far enough. And once you get into the workbench, I can start rolling back. That's one thing I wish you could. There was a way to turn off, like the pickup vehicle, like a button, turn it off. Right.
I wish there was a way to have a connector that acted like a magul, where it has a max force that you can set. Because
that too, but also I wish there was a way to, like, quite literally turn off the ability to pick up the vehicle.
yeah,
Like a toggle button to turn it on and off.
the only reason I say that is just because I'm sick of having the right, you are locked and loaded. You're drunk.
Did that work first try?
Stop so I can see. It's shaking and I don't know why.
Huh? It looks fine on my end.
They were shaking
the only thing that's
a
not
lot.
connected is the air brake. That's the only thing that's not connected on my end.
Right, how bitchy would it be for you to connect the air brakes? I just want to try.
To see how it is for multiplayer.
Yeah, because everything I've so far only been testing as the host.
Come on. Get over here. That's gonna be...
I might be able to slightly change the hang point of them.
If you can, that would be nice. Like move this like rope anchor block back one block.
I could move it, almost move them forward onto the top of the knuckle, so that they might hang in the connect position. So they just connect.
Because I can't. Because it wants to go over there.
What if you went back here and...
Yeah, in multiplayer you have very little control over where you're actually aiming. Yeah, I can't. That's not possible in multiplayer.
I'll have to change the hang point of these. I can try changing the hang point of this one real quick.
If you just pull that back in now, and I should be able to just sit there. So the biggest problem I'm seeing with it is the pivot is in the way. I'm actually getting underneath. You know what we need is a 1x1x1 pivot. Is that possible? Ben?
You mean like this? You mean
What?
like this pivot?
Yes, that. You should try using that on the knuckle.
And then just remove the bottom bit.
Yeah, then now and then you just keep it where it was. It'll be a lot easier to move.
I am gonna try see if I can improve the hang point though.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
I understand what you mean by the hang point. I'm just saying that having the knuckle not stick down as far might also be beneficial for it in terms of.
I'm just gonna try this first, out of curiosity.
You want me to back up?
Hang on. I gotta...
Because as you can see here, it's hitting the bottom of the knuckle.
Yeah. But it's also... I reckon that will almost connect. Because it's... In a way, we don't have to push it past the underside of knuckle now because it's suspended under it.
Yeah, it'll probably connect properly.
I don't care if you have to go in there manually and... Because that's what, in reality, what you would do is go in there manually and connect it. But, like, if we can make that slightly easier...
You want me to back up?
Yeah. That's gonna work. Yeah. How many more cards do we want?
Should we go up to 6? Can we try with 6 first?
Okay. And make sure you stay in emergency, by the way.
Yeah, I am.
And yeah, if we have any problems with the air hoses or anything, it'll be because of the first two card, like the first card. Because it's the only one we didn't update. So I might actually spawn in 7. We connect 7 and we just delete the first card and reconnect. So they're all as up to date as they can be. You know?
I'm gonna say the second one doesn't have updated
True. Well,
you want to spawn an 8 then?
yeah.
You want me to just despawn the first 2 then?
They can stay for the moment. And do you want me to see if spawning multiple is possible?
Yeah, you want to try?
Like, I don't think it is, but I can try. And I also never really spawn multiple shit in anyway. Purely
Like, I understand why.
yeah. Mainly because you know, the most annoying thing ever is when shit breaks and you end up despawning half the fucking train. Alright, clear back. Bang. And yet the new actual air brake controller does have a input for a handbrake, so we can maybe not have him roll off on us.
That might be a good idea.
I'm half tempted to put static friction on the cars, because you know how the rolling resistance controllers on it, and these have really low rolling resistance.
I guess I purposely tried slamming into that a bit hard to see what it would do.
I mean, it did perfectly connect everything up. That was fucking perfect. Just slam bang.
After, you want to try to put two on the same thing?
I'm trying to deal with the rear air hose real quick.
Okay, do you want to make it daytime while we're doing this?
Maybe. And yeah, that is the most unintentional win ever, because it just hangs right where you need it to be. So now all we have to do is open the valves.
Yeah. You want to see if it's possible to spawn two in at a time? Just to see if it's possible.
Not right this second.
Okay.
Right,
And
give
once
me
you get out, I'll also make it daytime as well.
half second, yeah. Oh yeah, did you also notice that there's now shock absorbing in the knuckle?
Yeah, I've noticed, and I think that's the only reason why I can hit him so hard.
Yeah. I did that on purpose, yeah, so we can hit them hard. Hard enough that they register that you've hit them. Because this has just made switching like 5 times quicker.
I'm guessing I didn't hit it hard enough.
You hit it hard enough for the air hoses to connect.
Did the knuckle connect?
Yeah, it's really not liking the height difference.
I might not be. It also may not be liking my buffer.
Like, yeah, are you seeing this?
Yeah. I also don't think it's liking my buffer.
Okay, so up, 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 up. Okay. Are you still streaming, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh. Right, if you want to pull forward in a minute.
I straight up just don't have the airline connected right now, so.
I'm working on that.
I have a hold on me. I was gonna connect it when.
I got it. Right, you mind stopping there?
Why?
I want to test something real quick. Right, charge your air up.
Charge it up.
Yeah. By the way, you now technically can there's now a reason to use overcharge. And that being when you first are charging the train, you instead of tapping it to release, you tap it all the way to overcharge. And then I'm not saying do it now. But your compressor's died.
Why?
Like the actual engine stopped.
But the dynamo's no longer working. The dynamo has
Back pressure.
I have no back pressure.
Too much back pressure. And I know why. Yep. It's because you're running it straight back in the steam line. You need a pump there.
I'll have to deal with that later.
Current solution is whistle, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Right, so yeah, we'll let that charge as much as it can. Right.
Is it working correctly?
What I want you to do, put in an emergency. Right, now release. Right, so I've closed the valve, so you're only releasing the front car. The rear car is staying in emergency. And there's a reason for that. Right, pull away. Pull away from the train. Like, open your throttle slightly.
Oh, I need to disengage my brain.
Well, that's not ideal.
Okay, let's try more force.
That took way more than it should have.
That took full power to get to disconnect. Yeah, that took me doing full power to disconnect.
Alright, so I'm gonna have you come back. I'm gonna try something. Back up again. The way this is fucking bouncing.
Oh, that actually connected.
One of them did, I think. Oh, it did. And only one was open, yeah? Right, now out of testing. Gun it. Wait, not
Got
yet.
it?
Not yet. Gun it. That's still it. That shouldn't take full power. Fuck.
Oh, that actually okay. And I did turn on the air brake.
When it pulled apart, then.
Yeah. I'm not building pressure anymore, though. Can't build pressure back up.
If you're in emergency, give it a bit. When you first go into emergency, it will force it will dump the carriage itself. So if the threshold for emergency is triggered, it will open a valve on the carriage itself that opens the brake pipe to atmosphere for 10 seconds. Sorry, I'll be back. Any ideas of how to fix that?
fix the impact sensor thing.
Yeah, make it not actually disconnect.
Well, the thing is, the problem is, it's not really getting an impact.
Yeah.
Because the actual impact sensor isn't moving much when it's tightening. So you would need some way to decrease the strength of the actual
Sensor.
No, the actual fluid connector.
Yeah, and like we can have the sensor have a lot less strength, well, high sensitivity. But yeah. But at the same time, if we have them suspended in the middle like we had them, since they're pretty much just being held there.
It shouldn't be a problem if you increase the sensitivity back to whatever it was again, and so now further out and couldn't snap together like they did before, right?
Mm. And this is also, it's just a convenience thing because now, like, we can close the rear valve on whatever we're doing if we're leaving a cut of cars somewhere, and then just pull away from it, pulls the hoses apart, puts the brake on the cars that we've just left, you know?
I was gonna say, can you take it by the length of the winch? Like how far away it is from the winch?
The winch doesn't have a length output.
Yeah, so that's what I realized after I said it. I'm gonna head over to the hangar so I can see what parts we actually have available to do with.
Did we want to move the $30?
You could you do a distance sensor
On the
like from the car to car?
Yeah, but that'd be iffy. I've seen.
Just say if it gets above, I don't know, well, like I don't know, 10 blocks away or something like that, it disconnects the thing.
It's only iffy because, like, where do we put it that we can guarantee it will know?
Right above the knuckle.
And it's like, I want it to feel like you're actually pulling them apart, and it's not just, oh, you've clicked a thing and it's disconnected. I want it to be like, it goes tight, pulls tight, then snaps apart. And it's like, there's no nice way to do this.
Like I say, the best way I can see it is either a distance sensor a distance sensor or yeah, that's really the only thing I can think of. I guess a player sensor, can't you use that to detect objects?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, you can't.
And what I was relying on is the fact that the hoses stretch and then they glitch out when they stretch.
I get what you're trying to do. It's just
very annoying to achieve.
yeah.
And also, there's like, well, I'm gonna be making log flats eventually, like steak flats. Not flats, like skeleton cars, and it's like, well, how's the distance sensor work on those? Because there's fuck all car there. You know?
Yeah.
Because pretty much what we need is the physics of a mag all, where they have a, you know, force they can withstand.
I just tried setting the impact sensor to 3 meters a second.
Free?
Yeah.
And the other thing we got to remember is this is going to be pretty much dancing around the underside of the carriage. You know?
That's why I set it to 3 and not 1. To be a that'll.
And I'm hoping that there being the second connection with the rope stabilizes it. But I'm also, in a way, thinking, is that rope connection what's stopping it? But I tried that and it wasn't. But also, the ropes and all that stretch. These, like, these connectors don't. The original winches don't really stretch as much. Right, if you want to try this.
I can't connect the rope. How do you connect the rope, Ben? If saying the rope is too short.
How do we make it stop bouncing?
There we go. Yeah, if the rope is too short.
Is that
We
the one?
have it set to.
I have it set to 1 meter.
It's saying it's too short.
How about now? Connect it now.
I'm just doing it this way because,
We're lazy.
yeah, I can't be bothered to get in and.
I could add a handle or something onto the knuckle so we can pull it across slightly.
You want to get this side hook set up?
Right, that's set up on that car, and this car has a lowered impact sensor thing, so it shouldn't, you know.
You haven't said the 3 meter?
Yeah. So the first test is, will it pull apart? The second test is, can we make it down the line without it disconnecting?
I have said, well, the first test is will it connect and stay connected without disconnecting itself from the impact of connecting.
Yeah. I'm hoping since it's suspended right where the other one comes in, it should disconnect.
Did that connect properly?
It's trying to give it a bit.
My knuckle up here didn't like that. It's all twisted off to one side. So maybe 4 meters a second?
If you nudge it slightly to hold it in place, it will hold. I've just gone at the connect now. So it won't auto connect, but you can, if you just nudge it ever so slightly. And I want to see if this is something you can do as well.
I would have
Come down here.
quite difficult for me to do.
All you got to do is just nudge one of them slightly closer to the other one.
Come on.
That worked.
It's annoying to do, though.
Right, now question 2. If I get us air in these cars without having the other one go in emergency. So now we wait for it to go out of emergency. Now
Should be
if
out
you,
of emergency now.
yeah, I'm just waiting for everything to charge. Because you're charging all the reservoirs on this car for the first time. So it takes a bit. And we'll know about it if something goes wrong because it will stop pretty much instantly.
Well, something is wrong with my knuckle.
What?
My knuckle. I don't think it's connected correctly. I think I grabbed one of the...
Anti-climbs. I mean, it's
Yeah.
holding, so who cares?
Somehow it's holding. Do I need to move forward more?
Keep going. I want to see if this disconnects. Curious if the bouncing of it will...
I just disconnected
Oh,
the improper connection.
did we want me to fix that?
Yeah, can you open my knuckle? And I'll slam on the brake, try to connect.
Anchors?
That worked.
And it didn't disconnect the air hoses back there.
I'm surprised that worked.
Like I said, I made them connect better. They... And like, I'm fine if we go around some really stupid corners and it makes the air hoses fuck up. Who cares? Like, you know.
The air hoses should be fine. I'm more worried about the knuckle going around the side corner.
I mean, like, if there's like some really sharp corner that we go around really fast and it makes the air hoses pull apart, honestly, kind of expect that. How fast you going?
90. And I can't go any faster than this. Otherwise, I start losing oil pressure.
Slam on your brake.
The weight of 2 cars dropped me from going nearly 200 all the way down to 90.
Yeah, slam your brake on it in a second.
I'll do when I get to the other side of the tunnel.
I want to see if absolutely slamming the brakes will cause the air hoses to fuck up. Yeah. Actually, I don't think it was the slamming of the brakes that caused them to fuck up. You know what I think it was?
The bottom of the knuckle prying them apart.
No. Well, kinda. Because the knuckles are both pivoted down. It shoved them into the ground, and they reconnected themselves. And I'm gonna despawn the front car.
Hold on, wait, question.
Yeah?
I didn't touch the air brakes when I did that. Why did the air brake pressure drop? Oh wait, no, because it's disconnected, right?
Yeah. It would have gone in emergency.
Okay, let's see what happens when I'm going and I just hit emergency. Oh no. Might want to hop on.
It actually going in emergency should be pretty much an instant on both cars.
Yeah, this should be good. So if I do... I didn't do as much as I thought it would.
Yeah. You were in it. Hang on.
Yeah, I went to fucking. I was honestly expecting it to do more. It's like pull the knuckles apart or something. Right?
One of them Knuckles is having a seizure again.
That's just it being weird. I don't think that's actually affecting anything really.
Recharge.
Yes, I'm recharging now.
I'm trying to figure out that we're having an issue, I think, of
I think I honestly stopped faster with the independent on than the air brake.
Put in emergency again. In a second, not yet. Right. Emergency. That's why it's not triggering.
Because it's dropping too slow.
Yeah. Because the sheer act of it reducing pressure that really quick should make the cars go in emergency.
But it's not dropping fast enough.
Yeah. What if you had
Is that a problem with my locomotive?
What if you had a separate valve that only opened when it went in emergency?
I thought I have that, don't I?
I don't think so. Because if I can guarantee that when you recharge, and then if we bottle the air, and if I open one of the hoses on the carriages, it will send them both in emergency instantly.
Hold on.
Need to boost the compressor real quick.
Yep, there, back up the pressure. Just letting it do its thing to fill the tank, I'm guessing.
Yeah. And yeah, you see how there's that green light that comes on the brakes occasionally? Like on the cars?
Yeah.
That is, it's saying that it's using the air from one of the tanks on the car to recharge the brake pipe. To help recharge it faster. Which means that the final, like, 10 psi will be slower because it has to recharge that reservoir, hence why the other controller just didn't go past 80. Because I had to recharge so much, it just took too long. But the idea is it will actually release the brake faster. So, I'm gonna put yourself in position 1.
Yep. Put it in position 1.
Yeah.
And lap.
Yeah. Right. So now if we come back down on the ground.
And say my pressure is slowly dropping.
It'll be because it's slightly backfeeding into the cars. But if I make it night, purely so we can see the lights triggering better. When I open this valve, it should...
It only hit it on the one car. Okay.
Why is that so slow?
Is it because it's going through
The connect.
the wing?
I almost thought it'd be faster going through the winch. Let me just double up the connection real quick. Right. Recharge. It put itself back in emergency. That was weird.
This green light's not turning on.
That green light doesn't say it's releasing it. The green light is it's saying that it's assisting in releasing. Right, lap. You're in lap.
Yep. That was almost instant. Both cars turned on at the exact same time.
Release. Wait, don't go. Lap in a second. Lap. You're in lap.
Yeah. Oh wow, the delay. That's like a few seconds away between cars.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's something to do with the winches.
I think so.
Maybe it's because they're the old winches. They have a delay.
And it's like, I was really hoping that we could use actual hoses, but I don't think we can. Not nicely, at least. And like, release. They both trigger that they're releasing pretty much instantly.
I don't get it.
Like
it goes
that.
faster in one direction than it goes the other way. Is it something to do with your logic, maybe?
It shouldn't be, because under the circumstances it was getting, that front car should have, you know... Could it be the fact that there's the valves between the thing?
The valve?
The
And that's creating separate pressure tubes?
I wonder if I can do the valve part logically. That's it. Alright. What we're gonna do, run, I'll get you...
Run it back?
I'll give you a second hose. Just for application speed's sake. And I'm going to redo the air valve to be a logic thing. So, instead of just disconnecting when it's not connected, well, instead of just venting when it's not connected, it's a logic-based signal, if you know what I mean. And you can still do it as a
about
What?
You're talking about this right here, right? The manual valve?
Yeah. I can set it up so it logically says that the valve is closed. And it only when it logically says the valve is open, and when the air hose is disconnected, then it vents the brake pipe.
Can you make it daytime?
Yeah. And that honestly makes sense, because this should still, like, be quick as shit. Because you saw how...
The fact that there's two separate pressure tubes.
Yeah.
But if you even if you use a regular valve that uses the input like that,
No, I was
still have
thinking...
the same problem.
I was thinking of how instead of a valve, it's just a button. And it mimics the operation of it. So instead of... Because what this does, right... Come back to this end. You'll see that this manual valve is open. And that's because there's nothing actually connected to the air hose.
You mean the manual valve is closed?
The automatic valve. The electric one.
Oh.
That's what I meant. That's open. That's because there's... That's what dumps... That valve is what dumps the air when there's nothing connected to the hose, right?
Okay.
So... What's happening is it dumps the air, but because that valve is closed, the manual valve is closed, and because that valve is on the hose side of the manual valve, it just dumps out the hose and that's it. But it's two separate pressure tubes. So what if I had a button that you press, or a key that you press, or something that says the valve is closed now, or the valve is open now? And then it's an AND gate, and it says when both this valve is when the button that says the valve is open, and when the air hose is disconnected, it dumps the air. You know what I mean?
I think it's... Yeah, yeah.
Point is, it should work. So,
yeah. But also, I don't think you fully understood what I was saying.
What were you saying?
It's the fact that it has two separate, what's it called?
Like,
actual pressure tubes.
yeah.
Like, the game is registering each side of the valve as a separate pressure tube.
Yeah, that's...
So if the valve wasn't there, you wouldn't have the lag.
Yeah. There is not going to be that valve there at all.
So then how would you tell it to open and close when...
Right. So, do you know what an AND gate is?
Yes, I know what an AND gate is.
Well, we'll just have an AND gate that you have a button here. Then that button is what...
That's connected to this valve? You mean? Because if you put a valve there, it's going to have the same problem. In the place of the manual valve, you're going to have the same problem. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, but for a different reason. Ugh.
It could also just be the winch that it's an old winch.
Hmm.
And it's glitched.
And
so it has a delay.
The annoying thing is this is impossible to do with a new winch either. Because this is sending a logic signal to the valve.
You would have to have an electrical cable connected as well.
Yeah. And then that's
So you need a hose and electrical cable going to this.
Yeah. And who wants that?
It honestly might be work better, but
I need to talk to...
It would add another hose to it, but it would also make it, I guess, in my opinion, better, because...
Yeah, it'd work better, but it's like... Eventually, I want to have there be physical hoses like this. But I don't think eventually is now. You know?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, they look pretty and they... and all that. But... And no, every solution either has the same problem, a different problem of then the air brakes will charge even if the valve is closed, which you don't want, or it'll run back to the original problem of us not wanting to use normal connectors to actually pull the carriages.
I love how we have to make everything so complicated for ourselves.
So I'm half tempted to. I wonder if we can make an automatic pump, right? A pump in the brake pipe that will, like, negate that pressure difference, if you know what I mean. So, instead of a valve, it's a pump, or a set of two pumps, or there's a pump as well as the valve that will make sure that the pressure on each side of the valve is the same and there's no lag. But then that's a pump in the brake pipe, which is also kind of a no-no.
Yeah.
So I think we've just...
I think this is more or less the best situation, and we'll just have to deal with the story delay.
And it's like... It's like... Okay. What I want you to do...
So I can't think of any
put it in emergency real quick. Yeah, there's a full atmosphere of lag between each side of that valve. And I'm guessing there's probably... what?
So it's the valve?
Yeah. And... release. And there's fuck all lag between the the connectors. There's fuck all lag between the hose. The lag is between... It's the valve.
The valve.
It's just the valve. Because there's a 1 atmosphere lag for the valve. And there's two valves, so there's
it would be about a 2 atmosphere valve.
Yeah.
Different.
And then add the tiny bit of lag that you get from the connectors and the hose, so you're probably getting a total of about 3 atmospheres of lag. And you'd expect a tiny bit of lag. Even in real life, there's a slight lag between, you know...
Yeah, but not a full 2-second delay lag.
Yeah, not a full 14 psi between one thing. So I wonder if there's a way that we can reduce or negate.
When I hit the emergency, I mentally counted. It was about 2-second delay.
And I'm guessing you could see when that first car actually triggered emergency on the pressure. Like, go into emergency real quick.
That's the wrong thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see when they...
You can see the exact moment that it logically recognizes that it's going into emergency. But still, that...
Or actually, it happened a few seconds before, and then it takes a few seconds to transfer up to here for the register.
Yeah, but you can kind of see that happening.
Anyway, do you want to head back in? Because I don't know if there is a good way to fix that.
I'll ask on Stormworks official. Well, wait here. Break, apply. Right. So once this recharges from emergency again... But yeah, all this significant lag is in the valve. I think.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm half tempted to put just a dial on each card. I can just watch them both.
Like I say, I'm in third person watching the light.
Mm.
Like I can there's about like maybe 1.5 to 2 seconds away between cars. So like,
Emergency?
you want back into emergency?
Yep.
That's the wrong button.
Yeah, there's fuck all lag between the valve. Like, between not the valve, the connectors. Release whenever. Pull ahead.
Hold on, still waiting for that car behind her.
It's...
Oh wait, you disconnected me?
Yeah. Pull ahead. I want to see if the, they at least pull apart. Is it the hoses? Is it the cable stabilizing?
I think it's the actual cable that is causing it to.
Because you shouldn't be able to drag the car.
It didn't like that.
What, because it went in emergency?
Yeah.
And it's like...
But I'm able to... watch this, Ben. I can drag it with the knuckle.
Like, drag it through emergency?
Yeah, I'm dragging it through emergency right now.
So, obviously, something's gone right. Like...
The knuckles are stupid strong now. Although it's about to at the top, though, than my knuckle. But it's fitting weird.
Now, is it glitched in each other, or...? It's stupid strong because they're stuck in each other. Right, well... Head back, I'll spawn in a couple of the S cars, right? I'll despawn these 2 cars, if you want. I'll spawn in a few of the new S cars so we can test out air brake properly.
We were doing logging.
I mean, yeah, but now... you know how we're saying we need to sit down and just fix everything at some point?
Yeah.
Do we want to just sit down and at least troubleshoot our problems?
It's gonna make that stream a lot longer.
I forgot that we're still live streaming. And it's like, on the one hand, part of this works so well on both of these systems.
This is gonna be stupid.
Cool.
What happens if I hit at high speed?
It'll probably squish all the way and damage the cars. Right, I might despawn the cars.
You want to do that?
Yeah. I'm gonna spawn in a shitload of the passenger version of them. I'm just gonna delete the glad hands. Right. So
That's
sorry.
laggy.
Sorry, it will probably lag.
So we're just gonna sit down and do
Troubleshooting. Testing. All of the above. Pretty much.
There's something I want to do, but I really don't want to do.
That is.
But it probably should get done. I need to update my older SRRC locomotive.
I kind of just want to figure out how much, like, issues-wise with, like, air and shit. Did I accidentally pull them back into the bench? Yes, I did. Might help if they spawned on the fucking track. Oh my god. If these look similar, they're pretty much the exact same car. Just the not
lined up.
Coming
in on the right track.
Right. No, you're not. Give me 2 seconds. I got you. You're good. Make sure your rear knuckles open, by the way.
If not.
Well, you mind stopping short because I am lazy and I don't feel like dealing with everything at once, so I'm just going to open the knuckles and hope.
Did I?
Well, all the other cars connected, just you didn't.
That worked, kinda.
And you broke your own knuckles. Like, broke them. Give me 2 seconds. I need to fix them. Right. Gently.
Oh shit.
Hi, Jeb. Hi, Jeb.
Well, that's not here.
He's in my stream chat. Wait, I just speak real quick?
Yeah, what?
For a second, I thought that my Discord wasn't working, like my Discord audio for the stream. And that would have been really embarrassing if we had just got an entire stream without having any audio. Right, pull forward. I'm just gonna spawn in like 9 of these. And we're just gonna completely bypass the air hoses and use just regular hoses. I just want to see what the propagation speed looks like. You know?
None of it is connected.
Yeah, we're just gonna bypass them anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, but I don't want him dragging on the ground. Ah! Let me hit the brakes.
No, hit the brakes.
You know, I just realized
Yeah.
your what's it called? The catwalk thing that goes between cars
Yeah.
matches up perfectly with my tender, or not my the back of my locomotive.
You could put a catwalk through this.
Then I would have almost no fuel because I've already burned through a lot of fuel.
But yeah, the catwalk stuff, the gangways don't they work pretty good. All things considered. You can actually walk through the cars and
Are the knuckles open?
not yet. Not yet.
Why does it feel so hard to push these back?
Stop, stop, stop. I think it's because we're at 30 FPS. Come back here, Wolfie, because I couldn't get the last knuckles open and...
The first one didn't work either.
Right, back.
Please, no more after this. Otherwise, it's gonna be way too hard to properly do stuff.
Hmm. I'll be back. If you want, we could just respawn these without the air hoses on, like the glide hands on them. If you
Fine.
pull forward, I guess. You will slip in a bit there.
Huh?
You're slipping a bit there.
Am I?
I think.
I honestly can't tell with how slow we're moving.
Right, do you reckon this is enough for a propagation test?
For what?
Like, seeing how quickly the air brakes prop the speed of the air brakes.
Yeah, should be good enough.
Right. Whenever you feel like stopping it, then yeah, then we'll reconnect all the we'll connect up all the red air hoses. Gotta specify now. Is that... Make sure that's not in a position where it's charging the brakes.
Doesn't matter.
They'll all go into emergency as we connect them. Just
yeah, then whatever. Well, ideally you would start from the back, wouldn't you?
You got
Where's
that?
You want to get all these air brake lines off the ground?
Should I attempt to connect them up, or...?
You want to connect them? You can.
Yeah. It'll be what it would be in a best case scenario for the brake speed. Because then you get the combined speed. Do you want to open all the valves? Yeah, this will be a best case scenario with the propagation speed. Because with the combined of both the air hoses and these, it should be pretty much instant, yeah.
Let's hope.
I've... I have a feeling this is going to have to be something that we'll have to ask around as well of how the... Because it's like, all we need to fix is the issue of the lag between the valves. Apart from that, this works flawless. Like, completely flawlessly. You know?
It's not liking charging the brakes for this long of a train.
Are you already charging? Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Did you tap into overcharge? Don't do it twice. You only do it once. because that
It wants to stay at 20 brake pressure.
It's because the valves are still open. Wait. Quit trying to charge it.
Why?
It's because I'm still connecting shit up and it's venting out the atmosphere because of that.
Oh, because those aren't connected?
Yeah. If the valves are open and these aren't connected, then it vents the atmosphere. I'm connecting...
You told me to open the valve.
I'm connecting them up also. I'm connecting them both up.
Maybe you need a way to distinguish between that.
What do you mean distinguish between that?
Like the actual what's it called? Air line or the hose line.
I mean, because the valve is open, it's connected the central brake line to the hoses, so... When you bypass the hoses via just connecting a red hose to the central, then it charges the central and then backflows into the hoses and vents out through the hoses. Now try and charge. Remember, tap and overcharge when you do. There's a certain pressure that you can get away with tapping into it from.
That's taking forever to charge.
We're not going anywhere, we're just doing the actual speed of air moving.
But that takes forever to actually charge. Oh. Did I not put a gearbox on that one?
No. That's why it was...
That might help.
I think that's why it was fluctuating the pressure, because you would backfeed the pressure back through the thing. So at least with there being a tank, it's a consistent flow. Let me just see what the pressure is on the back. And you also got to remember that we're charging everything from zero.
True. It looks like Jeb's not there anymore.
I could spawn in an engine on the rear just to help charge it.
Like I said, we could also just spawn in another engine to put on the front. And actually have use my MU system.
Does it MU the brakes as well? Like the air brake?
Air brakes, well, one of them you just put in a lap, and then the other one, and you just have one control, all of it.
Yeah. In reality, you'd cut out the brakes, but we pretty much just do that with lap. Pretty much. There's still an entire atmosphere of pressure on the rear. Climb. We still have one hose dragging if you mind me fix them. There's 2 hoses dragging if you mind stopping. And they're the end hoses because I forgot about them.
This is what I don't like, the air brake system you have.
What, the new one?
Yeah,
Or
that's cool, but it lags the game so much.
what, the new one?
Yeah, the new one you have.
With the with the block
chain link
hoses?
It lags the game a lot.
Yeah. And this is like, for just the hoses, I'm fine with just the air brake hoses, because in reality, we don't, if we need any more than that, then we're crazy. You know? If it's gonna be like this, then we're not gonna do it.
I get why you're doing that, but the game doesn't know, like, the game doesn't like it.
What do you have Stormworks set to FPS wise?
I have it set to 50.
I have it set to 30 to try and
I have no FPS limit.
try limiting it down.
Oh god, nope, I cannot do that. I tried setting it to 30, yeah, nope. Cannot do that.
Well, what FPS?
And it's also, it's not the game FPS, it's the physics FPS that is tanking.
All I'm thinking is, I wonder if we can try and lighten up the load on your computer, and have your computer have to prepare less frames.
No, it's Stormworks. It's the physics FPS.
Yeah.
If we could figure out how to cut down on the physics body, the game would run faster. Which, my engine isn't well optimized, but it is pretty well optimized, I'd say.
And ultimately, let's be honest, you're just gonna put a physics flutter in it once it's done. Probably. Let me guess, you're just gonna put a physics flutter in it when it's done.
Put a physics flutter in it where?
In the boiler.
Oh. I could probably do that, actually. Oh, and we broke apart.
And then why does it disconnect like a charm then?
Maybe because there's enough weight to pull it apart quickly.
Oh my god.
I guess it's because there's enough cars behind it to add enough weight
Yeah.
to pull it apart.
I'm pissy with this game right now because it's... Ugh. I swear, Stormworks never works. Never...
It's not built for multiplayer.
I'd argue it's not built for anything really, but anyway.
Yeah, good point. But still, it really is not made for multiplayer at all. Like it can do small stuff, but just can't do
Large
anything
vehicles
else.
or trains or...
It can do small stuff and nothing else.
And it's like, if the valves didn't lag like they did... I shall ask if there's any way to fix that. If we could get... You know... And like, the only reason I was saying that maybe reducing your max FPS could help is because I also noticed that it's also maxing out the GPU kind of and what it can do. At least for me, my GPU maxes out.
The CPU is nowhere close. It's my memory, I think it is.
Yeah, that's what ends up maxing out for me is my GPU memory.
Your CPU memory?
Yeah, VRAM.
I don't have that problem.
Hmm. But yeah, that maxes out. And then...
Because it's not my computer that's lagging. It's the game itself.
Yeah. And it's like... And it's because of the style of game Stormworks is, like, inherently, because it's a single channel game, I think. It only uses one of your GPU cores. So you can have the best GPU on the market and it's still only going to use, like, one core.
When they made the game, they limited the game, like, the resources the game can take from your computer.
Yeah. And the only way it can ever get better is if the game engine was changed. And it's like no game fucking... The annoying thing is no game does what Stormworks does. You know?
Like, I almost want to learn coding just so I can make my own version of Stormworks. Let's see if this fixes my... That's not good.
What?
I can't have a physics water in my... I can't have a physics water in the boiler.
Because the pivots are in there.
Yeah.
It's fine, I guess.
You think that's fine?
I mean, it's fine as it removes the physics flutter.
Well, if I just section off that area with the pivot, try making the area and how smaller. Where's it? Where are the pivots? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to.
The annoying thing is, this game is so annoying, but no other game has so much freedom.
That's why I want to practically make my own stonework.
Yeah. And
Just so I can get the same realm of freedom and more.
And like, devs pay attention to this. I know you're fucking making a new game and all that. But
make an actual stonework to not whatever that is.
Yeah. We need this game. So many people love it because no other game has the same amount of freedom to build what you want. Like, I can build a fucking sailboat one day and then build a fucking spaceship the next, or fucking... We built that thing.
Things about, like... Yeah, I would... If I were to make... what's it called? Make my own stonework. Like, learn how to code and make my own stonework. I would intentionally make it so it's the same XML file setup, so it can actually, you just transfer your file from one to another.
Did you want to fix the compressor? Wait, can I fix it real quick?
Fix the compressor?
Yeah. Offering to fix it.
You mean the dynamo?
Yeah. Just fix it from
I just fixed it
install.
myself.
Oh, what do you do?
Out of the top.
Oh.
I think I did it right.
Well, it looks a lot like it's working a lot better.
It's still slowly dropping in RPS though.
I mean, It's better than nothing. But yeah, no other game lets you do everything.
I love how we're wheel spinning, doing 100.
Yeah. But yeah, no other game lets you do everything with complete freedom. We built this shit and we said, you know what, we don't like the normal connectors, so we had physics-based couplers, and then we're like, you know what, we don't like electronic braking, so we have air brakes and, you know, multiple different air brake schedules, and, you know, you can do a transfer from a fucking steam fucking locomotive to a fucking spaceship if you wanted to. You could load that steam locomotive onto that spaceship if you want to. Hell, I've driven steam-powered cars on the moon. You know.
Can we take a train to the moon?
Technically.
How much trouble would that be? That would be. The trains are heavy. Even in this game. Like, even in this game standard, the trains are heavy.
Yeah. Like, there's so much freedom that you don't get with any other game. No other game does this, I think.
I I cannot find the only other game I can find remotely close would be Space Engineers.
But then that you pretty much does that have fluid sim like this? Like,
No.
I don't think Scrap Mechanic
Well,
does.
actually, Space Engineers 2 is getting Fluid Simulator, so.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be anywhere near as complex as this.
Switch.
It's for rivers, so.
Wolfie?
Yeah, I noticed. You think it still runs?
And it's like, Scrap Mechanic doesn't have fluid sim, like... And like...
Yay. Then.
Yeah?
I would like to update this, but.
Yeah. I started working
Look
on
at how
like...
old the cab is. Come look at how old the cab is.
That's old.
It's even got a manual button for cylinder cock. Which I don't put on recently. Oh, another thing I would fix. The wheel's not correctly lining up.
Yeah. And like, there really isn't... What I'm getting as a good option what it's telling me, I've just put it in the Google AI. It's like BeamNG Drive.
Can I build my cars like this? No.
What?
Can you build a train? Trains are not very popular
Yeah.
in BeamNG Drive.
It's like, yes, are they possible? Yeah. It's like...
And also, both are iffy on BeamNG Drive.
Iffy at best. Yeah, it's giving me...
Yeah.
BeamNG from the depths, space engineers with aero and hydro mods.
From the depth, I can agree for both and spaceship and land and some land vehicles.
And it's like...
But trains don't exist in From the Depth.
I want a game that has everything Stormworks has. That isn't Stormworks. I'm sorry, Geometa, but like...
Your Stormworks has a lot of freaking problems.
It's like... It's the best game on the market for its niche of what it is. But you can't fucking do anything. Because everything's limited by the game engine, which sucks.
The best thing you could probably do would be quite literally rip out the game engine, replace it, and then modify the game to get it to work with the engine. Right? And that would solve a lot of the problems right there. Right? Like I don't know how complex the game engine is, so I can't say much about it. But like, what if we, I don't know, for example, what if Stoneworks was built on Unreal? Would that be good?
It's like... There are so many things that they did right. But there are equally as many that they did wrong.
There's a lot of things they did right, but there's probably 3 times as many things they did wrong.
And it's like... You know, I and everyone else in this server, most of us mod this fucking game. We do it, and we do it quite a lot. But there's only so much modding the game can get you when, at the end of the day, the game engine...
The game engine has gotten the restrictions, right? Now, how much do you know about game engines?
Not much.
Okay. So, just how hard would it be to switch? I don't know, Stoneworks to Unreal Engine, for example.
And I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's a custom engine.
Which is a horrible engine, but...
Yeah. And it also runs off of... fucking... bullet engines. Well, not bullet engines. Bullet engine. And it should... I want Stormworks without the Stormworks.
I know what you mean. It's just... I really do wish we could just take Stormworks and just switch the engine for it, but I know that's practically impossible because the engine is custom built for this game. So
Yeah.
like, and honestly, if the best way to rebuild Stormworks would to be rebuilding it from the ground up, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And just according to a quick thing on the fucking... Just putting a thing into the... Like, I'm gonna quit streaming now because, like, yeah. More streams soon, probably. That. Bye. Subscribe and join the server if you're interested.